was popping. Damn. We had this argument. Chief, Bub, Mr. White, y'all weren't there. I don't think nobody was really there. Do you guys think men are the better leaders?
I was there. Yes.
Do you guys think men are the better leaders?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nay.
Yes.
Nay.
Well, because
I'm having to think about like when they are able to lead effectively. But yes.
Tay.
I say yes.
Q.
Absolutely.
Love.
Yes.
Why are we the better leaders? Love.
Oh.
This is where it gets hard for her. Go ahead.
Oh, now you want me to talk? Now you want me explanation? I've been trying to explain myself all night long. You ain't.
You know what? You're right. But why are we the better leaders? You're right. You're right.
Yo, the proof is in the pudding. All right. If you look at if you look at coaching, right? How compare the amount of male coaches to female coaches? If you look at police officers, if you look at firefighters, presidents, it's all right there. It's laid out in front of you. We're better at decision making. We're better at taking control of situations and getting results. Get it. Shit like
that. Chief, why are we the better leaders?
Take everything Bub said and then add in our decision making in terms of being able to stand on something and make a decision promptly and expeditiously, rather than having to being asked the same question 45 times and have a 6-hour episode and not be able to come to a conclusion. I mean, that right there is a lot. You know what I'm saying? I think whether this is, a good thing or not, we're more respected in general, just off of societal standards. And I think with that respect, just people are bound to come lead. I mean, bound to follow in anyway, just because we're a man. Like I would be bold enough to say that if a man walked in a room full of women who were making a decision and he put his decision on the table, they might reconsider just because he walked in, regardless of the alpha, beta, bum, bitch ass nigga, whatever you want to call him. But he's the man in the room. I think they will honor that just because he's the man.
Mr. White.
All right, so I think the only thing I would add to what they were saying is that I feel like, one, we don't make decisions based off of our emotions, right? So even when we're emotional, we still know what the right decision is. And most times I think we'll make that decision. And I think we're better at making decisions that encompass more things, right? So I think we factor in a lot more things. So we're going to factor in how it's going to affect the wife, affect the kid income. Even though I think it was Nay who was trying to say y'all are more analytical. That's not true at all. But we're going to analyze things and try to make the best decision for everybody as a whole versus doing like what we feel, like doing. And I think this episode was proof, because Asia felt like dying on her hill. So she's going to go against complete logic just to die on her hill.
No, sir.
We don't really do things like that.
No, sir. No, sir. I explained thoroughly what I was talking about and my rationale behind it. I wasn't just, trolling and seeking opposites for the sake of it. I meant what I said. And if I had to die on this hill alone by myself and go down the Titanic by myself, I'm going to. I believe in us as Black women.
Hey,
I'm done. Go ahead.
Love, question. Do you want a man?
Yes, I do. Well, why am I on the podcast if I can't talk? Because as I said before, My man, not the
You notice every time your plane land, it crashes. That's a sign. God, Lee. Oof. Good God Almighty, man. Jeez. So, love. Why do you?
What's
you
that?
why are men the better leaders? I gotta hear this.
Oh shoot. Y'all making me laugh. Stop. I'm trying to answer. Men are the better leaders because innately they have the leadership qualities. How developed it is, how strong it is a different, thing. However, innately, men are natural leaders.
Okay,
Wait,
coherent.
that's it?
Hey, let
That's
it.
all you
Let
got
it.
for her? That's the shortest response you done gave this year.
See, that won't let me be great. Leave me alone.
She up there grinding her teeth, having to say this type of shit. Good gracious, man.
I want to get a man.
She trying to be a pick me.
Wow. Not you being a pick me girl.
Pick me right now.
Yo, damn,
Whatever
man.
it takes, Raquel.
Yo, good grief, man. Let me see. I'm probably super the files. Nate was just talking about being a partner. That's not taking a back seat.
Where the hell did I say partner? See, he don't be fucking listening. I straight up said team player.
Don't make me drop the link for UT.
Go ahead.
Ain't nobody scared of him.
Don't make me drop. Yo, UT, where you at? Yo, I'm tired of them talking to you any kind of way, bro.
UT is a partner.
UT. You want the link, UT? Romello with the $5. Men make calculated decisions under pressure, the best alpha or beta. Yeah, UT, let me know if you want the link, man. Because this is crazy, man. Know what I mean? So, Mary, did you say why?
No, I didn't yet.
What you think?
Including everything else that, of course, everybody said. I feel like the thing that I envy the most about men is that they can withstand a lot more from other people than women can. So they can take a lot more of the punches and not be affected by them.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, think about. Let me give you this. Consider this. Women live on average 10 years longer than men. So if we could take the punches better, we wouldn't die so early.
Niggas don't be going to the doctors. That's your problem. Y'all don't go to them annual fucking visits. That's why y'all die.
Well, you know, you got black women actually lead in heart disease.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, y'all go to the gynecologist. You worry about your vagina. Everything else you don't give a fuck about.
Because y'all men be messing with Megan.
See, I think that's where y'all get it. Cause y'all go to that doctor. You know, like if a man had a lump on his,
heart be broken from these niggas. That's what it is.
And all the stress.
I thought the gynecologist was the vagina person.
It is.
And women be going there because the niggas be messing with Megan and then catching the disease and transferring it to the women. But go on.
No.
Now you talking about heart disease.
Oh, cause y'all just eat poorly. And you know, you guys got way more fat on your bodies than ours just naturally. So that
wouldn't be feeding y'all. So y'all eating just as poorly if that's the case.
But my thing is, like, even if they hold it to the day they die, they still doing what they gotta do in the fucking process. Like women can't.
No, what I'm saying that who talking about men?
Yeah, that's why I said I envy the fact that men could hold shit and still continue to lead and do what they gotta do without it breaking them. Like
what I'm saying is we don't break, but you saying we handle it. I'm saying that we're not absorbing it. I'm assessing, are we actually absorbing all this stress and et cetera, well, if we not lasting as long. We can hold it in, but what I'm saying is
that's what
I'm saying is it's still killing us though. is this what's killing us? Why are we dying 10 years before y'all?
Right. And it could be that. Right. But y'all not gonna let it interrupt what you doing.
Well, it interrupts when I die at 70, you die at 80.
Right. And you done already. You done retired, and as you should. You done retired.
Never
You
mind, Mary. I was seeing if you could like have an outside thought based on like that piece of information. Safe to say it's not working.
I no,
It's
no,
fine. It's fine. I tried. You know what I mean?
no, but I understand what you're saying. But what I'm speaking to is it not interrupting what you're doing in that moment. Yeah, you
Okay.
might die 10 years earlier than me, fucking 60 years later. But right now, you gonna handle that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just wonder if we actually, you know, are we handling it well? Yes, it doesn't manifest, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely internal and then just the wear and tear,
All right.
you know. Is it I don't know this. Is it proven that if you stressed out, you can get gray hair? Is that a real thing? Cause you know people be like you stress, you got gray hair. Is that a real thing? Anybody know?
It is. Yes.
Anybody else know?
I ain't getting none until I got married. So
I got a master's in microbiology, sir.
know.
I know. Sir,
Prove it.
don't play with me.
Prove
People
it.
that smoke too much goddamn weed and they get grace.
Okay, so that's a real thing. Damn. Nate, Tay, did you say why?
Nah, but I think it goes back to the higher EQ we were kind of talking about, and
Yesterday.
sort of touching on what Mr. White said, like you guys being able to be emotional but still make effective decisions. And I think it also goes to like you guys being the big picture seers always, because you're always thinking about, like somebody else was saying, everyone else besides yourself. So
Yo,